Get your red shirt ready. The first Saturday of June is Red Shirt Pride Day. Created by the Kindred Pride Foundation, the special day brings LGBTQ+ individuals and allies together to celebrate the queer community. We're talking to Alison Burgos, co-founder of the Kindred Pride Foundation, for more. This is Advocate Now. Alison, thank you so much for being here. As the co-founder and vice president of the Kindred Pride Foundation, tell us how the foundation started.
So it really started out of a desire to build and grow on what has happened in Orlando for 30 years. A gentleman named Doug 30 years ago was friends with several people on back then CompuServe and AOL, and they decided to meet at Disney World. And they were all LGBT, and they were going to wear a red shirt to identify each other and meet by the castle at a certain time. And one person told another person. It ended up being hundreds of people, and that's really how the movement started 30 years ago. And as the movement has grown, now tens of thousands of LGBTQ people, their families and allies, come to Disney World that first weekend in June to really celebrate and kick off Pride. It's the largest destination experience for the LGBTQ community. So Kindred Pride was a way to allow people around the world to participate from wherever they may be, and also to make sure that as a community, we were having one voice in helping support LGBT causes, especially in our local Orlando community, but also on a national level, and making sure that we have a visibility and a presence to share who we are and who our community is.
And as you just explained, this was inspired by the original Gay Day at Magic Kingdom in Orlando. Why did you connect with that on a personal level?
Well, for me, so I started Girls in Wonderland with my partners 21 years ago now, because we were attendees. We were attendees at the Gay Day event at Disney World, walking around with our red shirts. And as an event producer in South Florida, people were coming up and saying, "Oh my God, are you doing a party here?" And we looked at each other and said, "Wow, there aren't really women's events here." And so really that's how we became really connected to the voice of Gay Disney and Red Pride, Red Shirt Pride Day and Kindred Pride was really that connection 20 years ago personally. And so we started doing women's events. There wasn't like a women's space during that weekend. And now we do a massive festival. This year we'll have 15,000 attendees. We buy out a 700-room resort. We have parties morning, noon, and night celebrating national and local LGBT artists. And go to the parks and raise funds for important organizations like the One Pulse Foundation, like National Center for Lesbian Rights, Equality Florida. So really, my involvement started 20 years ago as an attendee.
And of course, June is Pride Month. So tell us what the Kindred Pride Foundation has planned.
So we've got an amazing, amazing weekend plan. The foundation itself, our drive is that on that Saturday, the first weekend in June 2nd, 3rd, everybody around the world show their solidarity in LGBTQ movement, and ourselves and our allies wear a red shirt. And you can go onto the website and purchase a shirt that's created by different organizations. Any nonprofit organization can participate. They can design a shirt, put it on there, people can purchase it. Small portion goes to the Kindred Pride Foundation. The rest goes to that nonprofit organization. You can order your shirt and wear it out and proud that day. Whether you're in Orlando or you're in Kansas City or LA or Paris or Costa Rica, anywhere around the world. And our goal is to drive and move and inspire 1 million people to participate. The weekend itself, if you come into Orlando, there's so much planned. We have nonstop events, parties, concerts, comedy shows, cocktail receptions, brunches, water park, theme park experiences. And we also have what's called the Pride Cup. We'll have over 1,000 LGBTQ athletes coming into town to participate in multiple sports, from golf, pickleball, kickball, volleyball, cornhole, tennis, and a 5K run walk in partnership with the One Pulse Foundation.
And this year is actually the 30th anniversary of the Red Shirt Pride Day. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
No, I mean, I must have started when I was 10. No, it's flown by. For us, it's 21 years, and we can't believe it. But the reality is, we've come so far. We've made such progress. We now have the ability to have gay marriage. There are many parts of the country that have human rights ordinances to protect LGBT people, whether it's in the workplace or in home or banking. But we've also taken so many steps back, especially in a state like Florida. Our rights are being challenged every day, not only by our local government here in Florida, but also, the Supreme Court is looking to take up a couple initiatives to try to reverse some of the national rights that we've secured. And so it's a scary time for LGBTQ people who want to be able to live our lives and be able to have families, and to be able to safely exist and be celebrated and respected.
And as you mentioned, a lot of progress has been made, as well as some steps backwards. I'm sure a lot has changed over the years, but what would you say is the ultimate mission of the Red Shirt Pride Day?
I think the ultimate mission is that we really want everyone to be able to see that, we're just like everybody else. I'm a good person. I pay taxes. I am involved in my community. And I just want to be able to feel safe. My wife and I want to be able to feel safe. We don't want to be attacked. We don't want to be, we want our son to feel safe. We don't want him to be attacked or felt less than because he has 2 gay moms. And I think that's the overall, is that we just want to be seen and have equality. We're not asking for anything more, anything less.
And the foundation is helping to unite the LGBTQ plus community to celebrate each other. Would you say that the current climate surrounding the queer community right now, with the current climate, that it's more important than ever to celebrate each other?
100%. I mean, now more than ever, we've gotten so many emails saying, should we be scared? Should we not go out? And it's the opposite. Now more than ever, we have to ask our friends and family to stand with us, and for us to be visible, and us to be present, and for everyone to know that we're here, and we're not going anywhere, and that everyone in this day should be treated fairly and with respect.
Well, Alison, thank you so much for being here, for your time. And for more information, check out kindredpride.org. Alison, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me.
I'm Sonia Baghdadi. Thanks for watching and advocating. For more stories and content like this, visit advocate.com and advocatechannel.com. Next week, TikTok sensation Bailey Spinn tells us about her new single and more. You won't want to miss it.
When I started making music, we got one song back that was pretty pop rock, pop punk, and it just felt right to me, and it made me smile, and it made me so happy. And I think there's a wonderful power, especially when a girl is making rock music, and it just is inspiring to me, and it's a genre that I love so much, and I'm glad that I can be a part of it and add some more, because I think more girls need to make some hard rock music.